booty. Booty.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you guys, thank you. Oh, stop. No, stop. It's too much. Too much, really.
I was getting into the groove.
Hi. Oh my God, you guys! The country is falling apart. And you're here to escape the bullshit. Welcome. Thank you for joining me to do our own thing. Just do our own thing here. Man, I know you guys said in the chat yesterday, like, that craziness was going on, and I was like, yeah, like I don't want to hear about it. I'll look at it later. Was kind of my thought, but I didn't know it was as bad as that. I didn't know there were basically like white supremacists and Nazis and like domestic terrorists and QAnon idiots raiding the Capitol building. I mean, you said that, but I kind of didn't, it didn't fully register. Like, if you watch my stream, I was like, nah, man, whatever. Like, I'm not dealing with that. Great. Amazing. So here, that's it. I'm done talking about it. We're done with that. Santa Bear is gone. Yeah, Santa Bear. Well, we're cleaning up our Christmas decorations. I don't have another one in here, right? Anna didn't like hide another one. Wait, okay. For some reason, it sounded like this mic was not the mic. Let's talk. Let's just start with a little bit of a chat about the ShinodaProduceMe stuff. And you guys have suggested some really amazing things. Let me see if I can pull up some of the good stuff that you've suggested. Oh, crap. Okay, hang on. Hang tight. Okay, I know. It's quiet. It's so quiet. Oh, so first of all, you didn't, in case you missed it, right? Is this right? In case you missed it, here, we'll just go to the screen. So first things first, I mentioned this guy. Hold on, let's go back to the top. Oh shit, can you hear him? Oh, you can't hear it. Hang on. 1 second, I gotta change a setting. That's weird. Huh. Where the hell is this? How am I hearing this? How am I, what in the world? Hold on a second. My audio's, something weird happened here. This is super weird. You can hear me though. Oh, is the blur back? The blur is back. Weird. This is weird that you can't hear this. Hold up. Super weird. Hold up. That's super weird. Why is my something really weird happened with Firefox? It's sending my audio out to like the wrong output, strangely. Why is that? Hold on, you can't hear this? All right, here's how we're gonna do it. I know how to fix this. Hold on. We'll go out here, I think. And let's... Hold up. I'm gonna figure it out. Right now, you're not hearing like anything. So great, super fun. All right, well there we go. Very loud. All right, hang on. I'll turn it down. Okay, now you got the volume. Okay. Now you can hear it, right? Jesus.
No sleeping while my thoughts been leaking, secretly creeping up on ends that touch, stacking these ducats till I get paper cut. A ship shoulder from the file X, call molder, leave slowly shrunken, destruction is one step closer. What was I supposed to do? Told to alter views for making dream come true by older dudes. The reason we don't roll with you, too proud of being the minority, assorted beings go to war with kings before losing points of authority. Turn south out to a horror scene, not for the darlings, more from the margins. My creatures coming, you see them crawling. My fear done away like King Kong.
Come on. Bars.
Progression over succession. So in the end, when I make a place for my head, it rests above my peers. My opposition been gone and forgotten. The cure for the itch of competition keep pushing me away from my problems. Cause when it's time to go, I shine the most from modern folks. If it wasn't for Chester and Mike Shinoda, I'd be a ghost.
All right. How about that, right? Come on. Give it up for Cam Archer right now. I like that one. He's doing it. So that's the one I mentioned the other day. I was like, well, you know, this is what I'm talking about. Like he already made a thing. Like he already did that verse. And so I reached out to him and he's like, oh, let me do another verse. Like he did a second verse to it. So he's going to give me the, if we can figure it out, he's going to send me the acapellas of that. And let's see, some of you guys pointed me, I think some of you pointed me in the direction of This dude. Let me see if I can. Yeah, I think some of you. Yeah, I think some of you sent me this guy. So check this out. Is the odd? Oh, F. Where's the? There we go. All right. This is Chris Kelly. Dude, I'm get my hands on this one. Come on. Make a straight up pop song with this. Woo. Even the artwork is a little bit like Living Things Hunting Party ish, right? Oh, sad he's not here for this. Don't worry. Don't worry. I've already reached out to Chris Kelly. So we'll see. Chris says, yeah, he's sending me the thing. So we're going to work that out. Who else did you guys? Somebody put me on to. These are just the Twitter ones. I got ones from Instagram. I got ones. I'm still trying to figure out my TikTok. So once we get that settled, once we get that handled, I will reach out to people there. This person like really went off with the Meg. So this is Megan Lenius. She's on Twitch as well. But check this out. So this was a video she posted the other day. So kiss me more because I'm so lonely and you're so easy to give into, but I don't want to be the game you play when you want somebody. Come on! Soulful. Come on. Come on. Woo! Give me the audio. Give me the track. Give it to me. Give me the acapella. Come on. What else do we have here? Oh, yeah, a bunch of you really wanted this person. Were you already following Emma McGann? Were you already following her, or was this like new for this, just this? Huh? Was this just for the ShinodaProduceMe thing? I am broken by design. You can't fix what you can't find. I'm that guitar. In my mind, I can't keep myself in line. I might have to, on that one, I might have to use the guitar, because the guitar and the vocal, that's a great hook. I almost feel like with this one, like I really like the guitar and I like her hook, what she just sang. And I feel like maybe like I could make something with that, but then we could put, either she sings more stuff or we could put like a rapper on that, right? It'd be crazy. That'd be dope. Just start mashing different people together. Oh, this was a good one. This is really out of nowhere. I don't think a lot of you saw this one. She didn't have a lot of, I don't think she had a lot of yeah, I don't think that many people commented on this, but check this out.
Hi, Mike. This is my song, and I hope you like it.
Listen how nervous she is. I hope you like it.
We're getting so close to the end of the line. Every obstacle passes another, don't know what I'm trying to find. Try to reach for the goal, but I'm falling behind. Can I ask for a little bit of faith and a little bit of patience, please? Ease this pain.
Come on, that please ease this pain. That transition, that won me over. That little moment was like, okay, you got it. You got it. I'm telling you, dude, the bar, like some people in the chat are like, the bar, you're setting the bar too high. I didn't set the bar. I didn't set it. That's what's out there. It's like, that's full, right? Did I just show you 4? Like, I showed you 4 things. I showed you 5 things. So I'm reaching out to folks, but that for you guys, like a lot of variety, right? Didn't get a rock person on here, but I have seen like somebody suggested, I don't remember names. We'll get her back around to it. Somebody suggested some other folks who, yeah, more rock stuff or aggressive stuff too. I'm down. Like, great. Especially if it's like, I don't want to do anything super standard, like super, like with this, maybe we do something that's very stripped and like tasteful. Like we don't go all like electro with it, right? Like I feel like this song could be very natural sounding. That's the way I hear it. But who knows? I don't know. There's just a lot of people out there that like, I feel like they deserve to get heard. And so that's what we're going to do. Okay. So that's okay. Is there anybody else? Like, a couple people are saying, throwing a couple more out there. I'm going to look at the comments right now. Just to see what else we got. Okay. I'm not, sure what I'm about to look at. I don't know what I'm about to look at on some of these. So bear with me. I hope I'm not like, yeah, oh, okay. Okay. Should we look at here? Maybe I'll just look at hashtag ShinodaProduceMe. All right, let me just look at the hashtag. I'm nervous though. I'm nervous. Okay. What is this? What?
Let the world go by and breathe a brand new life.
What?
She tried to hide all the pain inside. It's
okay. It already sounds really produced though.
Rain is falling on her hoodie. She can easily dry her eyes, keep it all inside, all inside. She threw it all away.
So I need to.
She's so afraid.
He already included. He put the acapella and all this stuff up already.
But it's never too late. Alone again, she just wants to be okay. Broken hearted. lost in the darkest days. Let it waste us down.
All right, guys.
And kiss your little face.
Somebody can sing.
Time's passing by.
I'm going to. Wait, why? Oh, he doesn't have his.
To live in this shit. Walls of the room knows everything. Keep it all inside, all inside.
All right, we're gonna stop real quick. Most people, most artists have their messages turned on so you can like message them, but Becco doesn't. So that tells me Becco is like, please don't message me. But you guys will tell Becco that I played that, and how do I do? What should I do? Oh, I've got like a little like document. Hold up. Here's what I'm gonna do. I should open Chrome so that I can have two different things going on. Actually, I'll just open this in a different. Move to new window. Here we go. Okay, so you guys can have that one, and I'll get my own window over here. Okay. I'm just making some notes. So, okay. So that was Becco Music. All right, Becco Music. I see you. I liked that. What was that called? Does that have a name? Darkest Days. Okay. Done. I wrote it down. Made a note. All right. Chat's going crazy. Marcio Novelli on Twitter. I gotta look up Marcio Novelli. Hold on. We got. Let's listen to some other stuff. I don't know. What is this? Kind of like Oasis-y. Maybe. I like that. Okay, I can't write them all down, so we're gonna quick scroll through a few of them. I like that though. They're all too good. I mean, it's like there's too much. Oh, you guys don't.
Shadows in my home, and somewhere in between, and the skin I'm wearing down makes an awful screaming sound, and I'm wondering if I'm still here. Voices in my head get loud.
So what I have to tell you about this guy? People have like put his stuff in front of me for a while because he has sung a lot like Chester before. Like he when he tries to, he can sound a lot like Chester's singing voice. What I like about this is that it sounds like he actively didn't do that. And I like that. That's good. Like you gotta find, in fact, like, do you remember, I think we talked about when I was doing interviews for the Hybrid Theory box set. I was talking about how when Chester first joined the band and we first met and everything, he was singing a lot like people that he grew up listening to. Chester was. So Chester was singing a lot like, he would have days where it was like Scott Weiland, days where it was like Dave Gahan from Depeche Mode, days where it was like Lane Staley. Like he'd sing like other people. And we worked on it. We actively worked on, like, you got to find your own voice that sits. You can incorporate, Perry Farrell. Like, there were days when he was super Perry Farrell. And it was funny because Perry he has a much looser, to put it like politely, he has a looser sense of pitch, right? But as that can be an insult to some people, but in Jane's Addiction's music, I liked that about Perry. Perry had, like, he wouldn't hit the perfect pitch, but sometimes because he was sliding around, it sounded good. Like, if somebody had just been a gnarly, like, pitch perfect singer, like, I feel like Jane's Addiction wouldn't have been as good. So anyway, Chester would sing like that, and he'd even sing pitchier, which was like, dude, I know. So I really know you're like, when back then Chester was like imitating those guys, and we worked on like not. And so Alex is a guy who he sang a lot like Chester at different points. And I hear this and I go like, no, that's your voice. Like, you sound like you now. Maybe not all the way, maybe not 100% the way there, because he's still like growing, right? We are all still like developing and growing. And so, but I like that. That was cool. That was cool. He naturally just has a little bit of the same timbre. You can't avoid it too. I like it. It's cool. It'd be a really good, like, almost like hunting party style track. I could do that. Let's see what Monica Moore is doing here. What's this? Oh, I think I saw this one. This is like a really bad recording. She's like in a humongous room.
Got a sense of composure. Man, I would love a drink, but I can't help but think what they say to me.
That's rad. That feels like it's a scene from a movie where like a person is like getting over their like fear of being up in front of people. That's a pretty intense like video. I like that though. That was good. Got some Hattie Plays Music fans in the chat, I know.
And it feels the same as just a day. Or you can help me just in your purse. Hear the echo through rains. I keep writing words can turn the page. Cause every story is the same. Or you can help me just in your purse. Please just take
Hattie in the chat.
Won't you give me your clarity, your clarity, your clarity. Won't you give me your clarity, your clarity. I try to breathe and nothing changes.
Is he in the chat? He's not in the chat. He's live. Oh, he's live right now. All right, we're gonna go back to. We'll I know you guys really want me to do something. Do that. I could do that one. I could do that one. Let's see what else we got here. I think I saw this one.
Turn the clock around, I'll show you what wrong. I've left this all behind in search of what's mine.
I also love like looking at some of these. I love how like people are really just going for it, you know? Like that guy doesn't have like the technical chops of some of the other people we've watched, but I appreciate like the bravery of just putting it out there. Like I love that. Oh, is Hattie here? Did he show up? Hattie, we just looked at your video. We looked at this one. I like it. I like it. Hattie, I'm gonna talk to you offline. I'll message you. Hold on, let me just do it now so I don't forget to do it. I want to have a conversation with you. I have some ideas about what to do. I like that song that you were singing, and I have some ideas about the actual execution. So I'm gonna hit you up right now on Twitter. Okay, you've got messages turned on. Okay, so I just hit you up on Twitter DM. I'll talk to you after the stream. I know. It's like it's all very, like, we got to keep this loose. I don't know when, like, FYI, like, I could get around to, like, we could do, Hattie's could be next week, Hattie's could be in the month, right? This is not a race. It's a marathon.
Talk about routines, man, I feel that. 'Cause lately I don't know where my mind's at. Wasting all my time with these sad songs. Hoping that someday it might pay off. No matter what I do, I can't help it. I'm lost and confused, always have been. If I don't act now, I'll regret it. While I'm laying in my deathbed.
Dude, that one, you know how, like, the style of the remix from yesterday, the chords were very pop, but the style of the production from yesterday would be rad, like a more trap meets like more experimental kind of style. Might be cool. I mean, I'm almost hearing like a more not expressive, like almost like if you took Post Malone and ran it through like a Crystal Castles or like what? I don't know. Somebody said he sounds like Lil Xan. Like, I don't hear Lil Xan at all, but I like that about it. Like, it feels like that very, like, it feels like that bounce, like that vibe. This is cool. Did we listen to this one? We didn't listen to this one. Marcio. Whoa. Loud.
Doctor, please, I really need your help. I fear I'm falling and don't trust myself. I'm on my knees, begging you for the answers, paralyzed by anxieties. And I've tried burying tragedy, but it's digging away at me. If I write it a song, will you take it and break it and right all the wrong? If I hide it a song, will you find it?
Oh, cool. That was very like, I could hear like a very pop approach to that one. So I told people, by the way, like for people that were submitting, that I've reached out to and stuff, that are submitting stuff, I do want like multi-track vocals are great. Multi-track, because I heard a girl in there and like, I think that was a female vocal with his vocal. Yeah, like I just want I really just want the vocals. Like in a couple cases, there might be a musical element that I could use, but I kind of want to make the music myself.
Used to talk to people, to normal things, before I knew my calling, before it ever rained. Oh, how it effed me up, now I'll never be the same. Oh no, no, no. I keep on seeing visions, I'm hearing things. The light bulb in my head is a flare in the stains. And it won't let me rest until I do what I dream. Oh no, no, no. Smile as I write this pain. All the time and I don't take no breaks. Can't sleep until it's out of my brain. Oh. I feel like I lost my mind. I'm gonna sing it. I feel like I lost
Okay,
my mind.
I have a I have a suggestion. You know what's really interesting about this one? Okay, so shout out to Sam Champagne. I think this song, I like the writing. Like she's just singing it into a microphone, right? So like I like the writing of this one quite a bit, and the performance on this video is okay. So it's either she has a couple of options then. And you can, if you know her, if you talk to her, my suggestion would be this. She has two options. Either one, she should really like record and produce the vocal. Because I think the song is good. But she should record and produce the vocal so that the notes, she's sliding around and like missing notes. So produce the vocal so the notes are really solid. Every single whatever, all the whatever is really solid. Or her other option would be to team up with a singer who's like a beast and use this song, because some people are good singers and they're not good writers, but Sam Champagne wrote a cool song. So then you would team up with a person who's a good singer but not a great writer, and you'd have them sing her song, and then we could do that way. So that's my suggestion. So one way or the other though. Like I think this thing right there is not the thing that I would want to work on, like just that recording of it. But I like the song. So like take the song now and go to the next, go take it one more step. And by the way, if that's you, like if you really listen to yourself and you're honest with yourself, you could be like, I'm a better singer than I am a writer. So let me get with somebody who's a really, really good writer, or vice versa. Last one I'll show you. Let's see. Let me see if he's on here. I'm not sure. Let me check. There was one that I was like, I have to reach out to this dude. Where is he? Hold up. What the hell? Wait, what is this? Is he gonna sing? Dusty! I feel like Dusty, if Dusty sends in the right thing, we could go for it. I have not, that wasn't really a song just now, but the guitar was great. And then he said Space Boots, which I was like, yeah, where do we go from there? Space Boots. But he didn't give a song. So, dude, what is this?
All the shame, all the blame, stop speaking.
Ooh, nice chord change.
Energies are peaking. There is a time where I feel more alive.
Dude, this is kind of like Radiohead vibes.
There is a space.
All right, that's cool.
To stay.
I like that. Those chords are nuts. Hold on a sec. I'm looking for a certain one. Hold up. You ready? This is the last one.
Spiraling starts and we can't pull up. Our hands are tied together, so on the way down, we'll make every moment count while free falling, shedding every speck of doubt. We could fly again if we understand there's no other choice. Leaving my voice, the spot.
Yeah. Yep. That's happening. I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to tell you. Just good. All right, dude. It's happening. It's all happening. Wax Wayne Music in the chat. What's up? You're here. I don't know what to tell you guys. There's just so much good music and so much talent out there. And we're going to make some songs. It's too obvious. So, all right. Shout out to all those folks. I mean, and by the way, there's dozens. I know there's dozens and dozens more that we can put on the channel and I can make tracks for and make tracks with. We'll get there. And I know if somebody posted something this week and I don't shout them out like the next 2 weeks, they're going to be like, move on and forget about it. You guys, it's your job to not forget. Okay. This chat right here, it's your job not to forget, because if you keep coming back and be like, yo, Mike, it's been a month. What happened to Becco? It's been a month. What happened to the Alex McMillan track? Like, you should do that one. And other people in the chat will be like, oh yeah, that's right. So yeah, for sure. Yeah, Wax Wayne Music, dude. So good. So good. Don't worry, Instagram. I see the ones on Instagram. I contacted a couple people on IG. It's all happening. So it's like I said, you guys don't let me forget. Don't let me, I can't, like, I'm on the stream 2 hours a day, but I don't, the rest of the day I'm doing other things. And so it's all filling up brain space. So I'm counting on you guys besides you're the ones watching it and listening to it. So, all right. So today let me switch gears real quick and just give some shout outs too, because we talked about how the other day, the activity feed on where I look at the activity and the shout outs and stuff, it wasn't like, if too much shit happens, it doesn't catch everything. So, I want to give some quick shout outs. Hold on. Let me put on some music just so I'm not talking over whatever. Maybe something a little more exciting than that. There we go. All right, cool. There we go. Some shout outs. We got Carmadol, of course, always cheering. Claudia LP, always cheering. Lincoln Park fan, all right, always cheering. Joe Halpin subbed. Carmadol, Lisa, 1974. Final Masquerade subbed. Thank you. Maya Exia cheered. I'm Cools subbed. Beam 05. Ari cheered. Shout out Ari. I missed you the other day when you did it and I didn't give you a shout out because it didn't show up in my activity feed. Sorry. Shalana Malcolm, Steffi Luz. What else we got here? Carmadol cheering. Carmadol cheers on each stream. She cheers like 200 bits, but she does it like 2 bits at a time. Lincoln Park fan, all right, same. Derek LP sub for 7 months. Thank you. Despero JC sub for 6 months with Prime, smart. Lisa 1974. Shalana Malcolm. JJ Lynn. House Ginger cheered 100 bits. Your boy Scooter cheered 300 bits. Nice. Beam 05, your boy Scooter cheered 200 more. Oh. Edlerbon of 420 subbed with Prime. Carol Nice subbed with Prime. Oh, wait. Cheered. Seashells LPU cheered 300 bits. Hybrid Shinoda. Shalana Malcolm. Oh, it's Hybrid Shinoda gifted. Shalana Malcolm cheered. Derek LP gifted. Oh, Derek LP gifted a Wax Wayne Music. Nice. Megan Linus subbed. Hey. Thank you for subscribing. LP Buckeye gifted. Alexa cheered. Imagine Lily cheered. Michelle 444 cheered. Angel B12 cheered. Tara Max sub for 5 months. Prime. Smart. Carmadol. 100 bits. Lisa, Lincoln Bert, Alexa Maz 999 cheered 100. Baroness cheered. Kat McDowell cheered 200 bits. House Ginger cheered 100 bits. Jesse 4 LP cheered 100 bits. Joel Tion cheered 280 bits. Dimitri Photo 100 bits. Celia France cheered. Alex F Pokemon cheered 100 bits. M Blade 35 cheered 100 bits. Renee cheered 100 bits. Isa Dakino cheered 100 bits. Alexa Monkey Man LP Buckeye cheered 200. Shadow 373 sub for 6 months. Plexiglass cheered 100. Thank you. Dusty 213 cheered 100. Hybrid Shinoda cheered 100. Lisa cheered 100. Yes. LXF Pokemon sub with Prime. Smart. Robbie G Sports OTHP cheer gifted. Monica L Alvarez cheered 100. Raina Mystique subbed. Lisa 9074 cheered. Lisa Ailstorm cheered 95 bits. Clever Ducky cheered 200. Binks cheered. Carmadol cheered. Zero Park 30 cheered. Long Hair Logan gifted. Steffi Luz, Catherine S1, and Carol Nice both cheered. Thank you guys. Let's move on real quick. I want to so speaking of like stuff I do after the stream, I'm doing this thing with these guys. It's like I said, like I've told you guys before, this like is kind of a research and development period for me. Like I'm experimenting with a lot of stuff. Some of it works, some of it doesn't work. I don't talk about 99.9% of it. And I'm not going to tell you that, I mean, it is what it is. I don't like to talk about stuff until it's a real thing. So, but one of the things I was doing is I'm making this thing. I wanted to make a track that just uses it's not a challenge, but it's this thing I'm doing. Got to do a track that just uses Ableton plugins, nothing else. So I'm doing I'm going to work just in Ableton with no third-party plugins today. So Ableton synths, samplers, you know, pushing the drum kit and whatever, see what we can make. I'll start with a really interesting example. We'll probably do a couple of examples of this, of ways to do this. But you guys know that there's like, people buy all these like, guitar modelers in different programs. And did you know you can do that in Ableton? Like that they've got guitar amp and cabinets in Ableton? So here's the thing. Here's the idea. So let's look here. If I turn this on, me see how I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do a new track. I'm gonna go in here, take this audio effects rack that I already made. I'm gonna put it on this track. So my track is, come in on 12, I think. Okay, watch this. Okay, so let's grab a guitar. Let's get a guitar. Watch this. I don't know if this is gonna make a bunch of noise or not, but okay. Okay, check this out. So in Ableton, you've got built-in pedals, amps, and cabinets. So if your guitars, think of it like, you know, you put them, could start by putting them in the order in which they would appear in real life. So right now, all I've got on is the guitar head and the guitar cabinet. And their cabinet's very simple. It's just 1x12, 2x12, 4x12, 4x10, 4x10 bass. And you can choose 2 types of microphones for it, dual or mono, and wet and dry. They've got clean, boost, blues, blah, 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 all this stuff for your guitar head. So, right? But you can also, like, you can change up you can add a pedal, add other effects ahead of it. Let me flip it up here. And start putting, I don't know, let's do some other things to it. What kind of pedals do they have? Got little synth lead lushener. What's that mean? I don't want to do that. Let's do let's do this, bit crusher beforehand. Like, you can really, like, make it crazy. Let me turn off my microphone just so you can hear just like. So knowing that you can do that, you can also, this is where this gets really weird. I already recorded in just like a few notes, what is that, eighth notes? I already recorded in some eighth notes. I recorded in a pattern of just single note playing, and I was like, oh, I could turn that into a sampler. I could turn that into a sample. I could lock it to the grid. So I put it in. As you can see on the bottom, I put it on the grid. 4 notes, 1, 2, 3, 4, right there. And then after it, and that's a clean guitar, so just straight into the box. So that's just direct in. But it's locked because I put it on warp mode over here, and I locked it to the beat. And we could even do. Okay. So that's, now I'm playing a guitar part, but with keyboard, and it's locked to the grid. Different. Then you can put your amp after it. Come on. That actually, like, to my ear, that is so close to being like a real guitar. It's like pretty crazy, right? When I do that, it starts sounding like a keyboard, but Check this out. It sounds like a real guitar, kind of. Like it's really close. So, but my point is, that's a tiny sample. It's one little audio clip, and it's stock Ableton plugins. And all of a sudden, you've got like you can play the guitar with your keyboard. People have been trying to do that forever. I don't feel like most companies really get it. Okay. You remember I did my drum day where Aaron the Butcher says it's super close, it's passable. I think for like as long as if you're making a rock song, like why would you do that? You wouldn't do that, right? But if you're not making a rock song and you want to have something like it's bending the boundary between rock and something else, then maybe that's the solution that sounds cooler. Like, in fact, I could take that and I could just like use one note of it, and then it'll sound even more like keyboardy. Like it sits right between, to me, it's like, oh, that's going to sit between organic and synthetic, which sometimes is like sometimes you want. Okay. The drum day, I did them for Contact. I did them in Contact, and I was thinking like, oh, I wonder if I can do it in Ableton. Now, I didn't get to the point where I could do velocity sensitive, but I was able to do round robin. Velocity sensitive means it chooses different samples based on how hard you hit the key. But round robin means you can hit the same key once and it'll choose different samples of that one sound. So for example, kick drum. You can hear like it's choosing different ones, right? Some of them are a little like soft, hit it's a little softer, it sounds a little lower. And by doing that, it sounds more natural. So I was able to create my drum track in Ableton. What you do is you create a drum, a drum rack. And then on each of these, you nest a second drum rack inside it. So it's like each one is a drum rack inside of a drum rack. And then you have to put you can look this stuff up online. It's really pretty easy. You put a randomizer. So in here under MIDI effects, there's a randomizer, and you choose 100% random. And then under pitch, what it does is it puts them all at the bottom of the keyboard, like starts down there. So I think that's why then you have to put a pitch with a -25. That part I don't quite understand why you have to do that. All I know is it works. So with that said, I made my drum randomizer in Ableton. Big brains. Big brains, guys. So check this out. Let's do a little something. I don't know. What should we do? How fast? You want to go fast? Or you want to go slow? You go bounced, like a bounce tempo. Maybe go to 140. Like that? You want to go fast? Okay. About like that. So there they are. Quantize it all. gonna put it here. Now remember, this isn't dealing with, you're not dealing with audio, you're dealing with MIDI, right? The audio is all samples, including the guitar. Let's crop it. Cause watch. Right? That's two sounds with the few tiny little samples. I mean, that's fun. I think that's fun. All right, let's actually put that in. I think that actually, as it was kind of cool. Hold on. We'll start the track that way. I don't know. It sounds like we'll make a punk song today. A punk song, but we'll do it with samples. Okay, great. Maybe I'll do it this way. Hold up. I've got all this other shit in here. We can bend it. I didn't know we could do that. How do I want to do this? Loud. Want to do a new one? Let's do a different one. Okay. Just to show you exactly like how I made that guitar thing, I'll make a brand new one because I need one with a higher note anyway. So here's my audio track. Oh shit, I didn't name it. What should we call this? We should call it sounds. We'll call it all Ableton sounds. Okay. Good so far? Sample Riot. And by the way, like even after you do that, you can decide to like make the sounds even more messed up. Like what was the one that I had, the redux, right? You could go into this one and be like, okay, for this sound though, I want to take this. Can I make it slide? Can I give it like a portamento? Glide. Whoa. Okay, this is going to be interesting. So to get that going on, under controls, you turn glide on to portamento, and then the time that it takes from get from note to note is the time right here. Okay, so I added a redux, which is like a bit crusher afterwards, and then I added the portamento on the second guitar. Okay, so let me show you how to make one of those from scratch. All right, let's do a high register guitar. Got a tune. Give me a moment. How's the chat doing? Oh, we got to do an ad. Jesus, sorry, I gotta run an ad. Sorry. Make sure to subscribe. I turned off I got to turn my ad reminders back on. We've got to do at least twice as many ads, unfortunately, because it's Twitch. I think I'm gonna have to do them at 10:30, 11, and 11:30. Actually, I think that's gonna have to be the move. Just so you know, so you're not surprised. Yeah, so what's up in the chat? You gonna tell me some other crazy shit's going on in the news that I need to know about? All right. So, is that gonna be too loud? Okay. So this is direct. So this is guitar direct into Ableton. Okay? No effects, no nothing. Just, I mean, it's going through a Mackie, I don't remember what the number is, Mackie Onyx mixer. So the preamp, the thing that's making it louder is the Mackie. Just to be clear, it's that is also in the mix. But let me just make sure this is like. Okay. So. That is peaking, clipping a little bit. Okay, so I'm just gonna go on the click. Oh, those guys are still playing because they are. I gotta turn them off. Okay. So I'm just gonna record my clean guitar. New guitar. Actually, we'll call this high guitar. We'll call this guitar octave because that's what I'm gonna do. Here we go. So I'm just gonna go like this. Okay, just that. Okay, that's my piece. That's what I got. Let me find a section of it. Let me just use that. I feel like I got there. Yeah, at that point. Put it on the grid. Just make sure, since we are doing like we're going to be using it as a sample, we want to make sure that's really nice and tight. That looks pretty good. Okay. Maybe that's like that. Maybe this guy needs to be a little earlier. That looks good. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that bit and I'm going to consolidate. Consolidation means that you're making a new audio file. So this is my new audio. It doesn't have what was going on before and after it, and it also included the timing adjustments that I made. Okay, so now we did it. That's our audio piece. That's our sample. I'm gonna make a MIDI track, and all I do is I take that and I drag it. Oops, it doesn't want me to do that. Click. Drag it onto the MIDI track, and the MIDI track is automatically going to create a sampler. Okay, and it stops. So that was my piece of music. Now I'm going to go in here. I'm going to hit warp, and I'm going to hit loop. That last little bit is a little off, but maybe I want to just fix that real quick. Let's undo. Let's undo. Yeah. Let's just fix that before I commit. Yeah, so I hit that a little early, or actually late. There and right there. There and there. Okay, let's loop it and double check. Better. Okay, there. Now I can consolidate it. Control J. Sorry, one moment. I gotta fix this. This is my driver. It's my driver issues. That one was my fault. I went too fast. Sometimes when you ask too much of the computer, it does that. What's a kebab? Mike Murphy says, what's a kebab? Some of you were asking about the Sleepy Time track. It kept getting it's been getting pushed back over and over and over. It's still happening. It's just harass Anna. Harass Anna. I know. Hang on. I'm still working on this. I gotta like change some settings and wait for it to figure itself out here. Yeah. Okay, did it. Great. Hi. I think we're back. All right. So saving. This is where we were. Made a new MIDI track. We have an audio track with the purple. We have a MIDI track selected. I can go here and place this on the MIDI track. It creates what's called a simpler, which is their version of a sampler. It's very simple. When I press a key, it does it. Like I said, warp mode, loop mode. Okay, so now we're looping. I wonder if we go to Complex Pro, if it would change the... Okay, so that Complex Pro sounds more natural. Like that sounds like I'm actually playing it, whereas if I change it to like Complex, it sounds more like a sample to me. You can also try some of these other things. I don't know if this is gonna work. Yeah, that starts to sound really kooky. That might be amazing with some textures, like some sounds. This is a way to like really start to like, utilize the capability of the software and try and make your own sounds. So all I've done so far is put a clean guitar sound in here and set it to loop. The audio, so if you were running a guitar through an amp and stuff, you would first run it through your pedal, right? So let's say you want hot fuzz on your guitar. I might have to, I don't know what's going on with this right now. Let me do this. That's my thing saying, hey, you got to run another ad. LOL, you're going to run another ad. Ha ha ha. Sorry. Okay. Hopefully this doesn't keep doing this. I don't know what the deal is. This might be a little bit of the bugginess of a beta version of 11. That's your pedal. And then the next you would run it through your amp. So let's just actually grab Blues Drive. I don't know. Let's try Blues Drive. Okay. And then last, you run it through your cabinet. We'll go 4x10. Okay. So now That's my octave guitar playing through. And since I'm playing 2 notes on that, I'm going to go down to voices 1, meaning I won't be able to play more than 1 voice at once. So that's it. Let's turn up a little gain on this and see what happens. Let's just try that over top. Now that we've got that, I'm going to get rid of this other track. Okay. Let's just hear that over top of our little like punk rock ditty. Oh, I got to put the, I'm going to actually just copy paste these into the session here. This, and then this. So you can just take those clips from the clips view and just place them into the timeline view. But here's what we've got. Right? It's like, it doesn't... If I can do, so you know how if you do 2 things that are exactly the same, you can't split them stereo, right? Because they're exactly the same. Like at least I don't think with this cabinet and stuff that it's going to be enough variety for it to really register as stereo. Let's find out. No, it's the exact same audio going through the same plugins. But I can take this one, and if I start it at 50%, shouldn't it start there? That's 50% of the sample. I feel like that's not the middle, though. I want it to start playing there. I want it to play the whole loop, but I want it to start the loop right here. How do I do that? I don't know how to do that. Maybe I have to redo the sample? In other programs, you can just set it to start right there. Ooh. Okay, let's go back to this. I see if I can just copy paste the sample and put it on it and rearrange it. Let's find out. Audio effects. I want to grab the actual audio. I think this can be done. I just don't know where to grab. I think I can just grab that at some point. Let's see. Manage sample? Boom. No. Can't do that? Really? Can I do it down here? No. Can I do edit? Weird. Okay. How do I do this? Yeah, this is Ableton 11. Okay, hang on. I'm going to show to my browser, but I don't want to. I can't show that on the screen. So give me 1 second. So basically, I'm just going to go to my browser. Oh, okay. I'm fine. And then, okay. So, okay. Learning. We're all learning. For this second guitar, what I'm going to do is this is our sample. Imagine it's playing 1, 2, 3, 4. I want this new sample to play 3, 4, 1, 2. So that way, different audio is playing over top, and I can make a left-right. I can make a left-right. So I'll take this new one now and put it here. Okay. Watch why. This is why. Can you hear that that I was able to make a stereo pair now? Because it's the top one is going 1, 2, 3, 4, the bottom one is going 3, 4, 1, 2. And then the audio isn't lining up over top of itself. So now I've got a stereo pair of these guys. What if I take I just want that to have a little bit of this texture. All right. So that tinniness, that weirdness is the bit crusher. You don't like the bit crusher? Or do you like the bit crusher? You want me to do the same? I'll add bass. I'll do the same thing with the bass. Let me take the bit crusher off because I think that like tinniness is gonna be the hi-hat instead of this. And I might even take it off of this one. We'll see. Let's do a bass track. Let's see if I can. I don't know how this thing is gonna do with bass. You might need to approach it a different way. Let's find out. The other thing is, like, I've decided to make a very punk, kind of thing, but the vibe you could completely do something different with it if you wanted to. I mean, I could do power chords, just whatever, and actually I should do some of those too. That'd be fun. Okay. Am I not plugged in? What happened? Why didn't I plug it in? The bass is actually quite a bit quieter. Okay, so same thing. We'll go over here. Metronome. I don't know if I should turn that up. Let's do that again. Something in there will be good. Let's find out. Like this section. Let's try just looping that. So one thing that you don't get, which I mean, I guess if we were really trying to like imitate a live thing, one thing you don't get is that when you switch notes, there's always these little transitional moments. So whether it's you hear my finger or you get like little transitional slides and noises. So that's a thing that's missing whenever you do things like this, that you don't, it's the part that makes it not sound like a real thing. But so much music these days is like chopped up and copy pasted and blah, 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 that you're losing some of that stuff anyway. On Hybrid Theory, actually, we removed some of that stuff intentionally to make things sound like samples. Like we'd play just one chord like I did like that, and then do the next chord, and then do the next chord, and then the next chord, and then cut those four things and place them together with no transitional things. So yeah, that's a different approach, right? There's a consolidation. New track, MIDI. Here's our bass. Boom. Oh wait, as I go up the keyboard, it goes faster. Turn on warp. Doesn't. Now it warps to the BPM of the song. What happens if I go Complex Pro? Stays pretty tight. Loop it. Definitely only want one voice here. And on this one, I'm 100% sure I don't want the velocity changing. Let's see what happens if we go, okay, so this was our 4x10 bass cab. I'm gonna put an amp before that though. Where's our amp? What kind of amp is our bass amp? Bass roundup? Let's find out what that sounds like. Whoa, whole different thing. Whoa. Turn it off real quick. I think I want that. With bass, sometimes what you would do is you would record an amp on one. This is a bass recording, standard bass recording technique. You do one, you take your one line of signal, right? And you split it in two. The one side is direct, and that will have a certain characteristic. And then the other side goes to the amp and gets mic'd up. And so between the two of those, then you mix your bass sound. So that would be the dry wet. So basically here, if I go dry, oh shit, then I'd have to go dry here. Okay, so there's our dry. And so then I have to go like mix it here so that I get some of each, and then, oh, I can't really do it exactly then. Well, it's not exactly, doesn't do exactly the same thing, does it? But it's kind of cool anyway. I kind of like that. Okay, so now we've got a bass guitar. And we go back to our song. Hear how low that is? So now we're in this, doing this all of a sudden, it actually resonates like it's supposed to be like a real, there's something organic about it, but it's obviously not a real bass being that low. Like what if you go higher on the verse and then go unnaturally low in the chorus? What are the chorus chords? The same thing? Why don't I make, instead of doing the chorus chord progression being the same as the verse, let's do a new chord progression. Let's add that cymbal. Yes, I didn't quite get to it, did I? Gotta go double time. just use the second half. Oh wait, I gotta quantize this thing. And then quantize this. Okay. Let's quantize these guys as well. Crazy. Let's try it. Okay, so it's starting to sound a little keyboardy. A couple things we can do to head that off. Create a little randomization from the actual hits. How do I do that again? Let me just see if I can figure that out. I think it was like, is it here you can create randomization by pushing command. Can I do that here as well? Let's see. Probability. I don't remember if it's like, that's if you're randomizing the hits. Well, let's see what happens if I take the probability of everything and turn it way down, and then we'll find out what probability does. Ready? That's the probability of it actually happening. That's weird. That's not what I want. And then the velocity is nice because then you can make it like a slight, like a little bit more variety in terms of how hard it hits. Let's do that. And then in terms of the actual hits, I thought I could randomize the timing. Is that a plugin up here? Let's find out. MIDI effects. Pitch random. That doesn't seem to be exactly what it is. I'll look that up later. That's not something we need to deal with right now. One thing I do want to do on the choruses is I don't want to randomize the first hit. Everything else can be like a little heavier or softer, but that first hit should always hit hard. So, because it's the top of the chorus, it's gotta go. Apparently whatever I'm doing up here, and I mean, Ableton 11 is still in beta, so we do have some of those issues, but apparently it's really jacking up the CPU usage. Wow, look at that go. Huh, okay. It's heavy, man. right. So that's cool. Did a lot of, we did a lot with that just now. I feel like also, I mean, like, the other thing about this, because it's all MIDI and it's like warped, it's all just warped information. You can just speed it up a lot and just be like, yeah, done. Super slow. You want the doomer effect? Okay. It didn't really do it. It didn't really get better. Maybe a little faster is nice though. Keep in mind too, we didn't do any, like there was no mixing. So like, these are all just straight, like that's, you've now gotten to the point where you've recorded your drums and your guitar and whatever, but we haven't put any EQs or compressors or any of that stuff on it, right? So, I mean, you could do that. I'll put my super lazy mix chain on it. These are actually, you know what? Let's be true to the intention of this whole thing. Let's remove that. Let's do Ableton ones. Okay. So, and this is the last thing we'll do. Where are we? Audio effects, is this right? Dynamics. The glue compressor. Oh, mastering. Catch peaks, gentle limiter. Let's put a gentle limiter on it. Okay. Do we need like a proper multiband first? A standard multiband compressor. I've been putting the OTT. Let's try that to start. Smashing it really good. So that's just OTT and mastering like a glue. That's it. And this thing's like clipping and stuff because I have it set for, I have the settings for like, set so that it doesn't like, it's less likely to crash completely. But it's working hard right now to do all this. It's like part of it is the drums. I could to make that a little easier. I could take these and freeze them, or I could go slow. All right. This is a whole different vibe. Thank you guys very much for watching. Thanks to all of the vocalists that we shouted out earlier in the program. Appreciate you guys. I'm gonna. Oh yeah, we got some. Where did we leave off? Where did we leave off? Indeed. So I've only got like activity for the last hour, and I know I shouted people out more than an hour ago. Ugh. Can I set it to do more than an hour? It doesn't seem like I can. Here's what I've got. I got long hair Logan who gifted. I got Karma Doll. I got Batbird. Gonna cheer for no reason at all. Batbird cheered 100. Who else we got? Michelle 444. We got Bear M 86 subbed with Prime. Claudia LP, Carmendal, Apurumania subscribed with Prime. Line LP fan, Lincoln Burt cheered 100. Alexa cheered. Steffi Luz cheered. Lincoln Park fan, Allright. LP Buckeye. Raina Mystique gifted a month. A saucy chicken nugget. Anonymous cheered 100. 2AJ James 18 cheered. Who's Murray? Cheered 100. Lincoln Park fan, all right. Karma Doll, E. Lefkowski 240 cheered 200 bits. Alexa cheered. Amber Grindstaff cheered 100 bits. Ring Photograph subbed with Prime. Karma Doll cheered. Steffi Luz cheered. Ruby LK gifted. Claudia LP cheered. Steffi Luz cheered. Ventus 1023 cheered. See Shells LPU. Telesforos Games cheered 100 bits. The Mad Alchemist sub for 2 months with Prime. Mr. Elves subbed for 7 months with Prime. Smart. Align LP fan. Hybrid Shinoda. Yasmina 93. Karma Doll. Hybrid Shinoda. Claudia LP. Steffi Luz. He the AS cheered 14 bits. Dusty 2013 gifted. Mr. Gigsa cheered 100 bits. And 100 more bits, 200 bits separately. Claudia LP, Alexa, Link Park fan Alright, Mona LP cheered 100 bits. Steffi Luz, Alexa, Tater Tot gifted a month. Sub to Streamlabs. Alita Band cheered. Lincoln Park fan Alright. Jen Nods cheered. Beamo5. Is that Beamos or Beamo5? Beamos. Beamo5. Beamo5. Bimo. Just Bimo? Bimo. I'm gonna try and remember that. You guys know I there's so many names to remember. I have trouble remembering even if some people are like how if they're a guy or a girl or whatever. Mr. Gigsa cheered. Amber Grindstaff cheered 100. Steffi Luz. Decline Frau Helmut subbed for 7 months with Prime. Can you believe it? The top of the month, you guys. You can sub with Prime. Jen Nods cheered. Angel B12. House Ginger 23 cheered 100 bits. Sunshine Nature sub for 7 months of Prime. Karma Doll cheered 100. Alita Band cheered 100. Seashells LPU cheered 200. Thank you guys.
Magic.
You guys are great. Just speeding it up. I'll be back tomorrow. Check for breaking news. I'll be back tomorrow. I don't know what we'll do. I am not sure. Let's run a poll to decide what to do. Let's run a poll to decide what to do. We're gonna have freestyle. Actually, we'll do freestyle track. Bowl of Destiny. Art. That's the iPad art. Valorant. Or Among Us. Keep in mind, the poll's starting now. Keep in mind, you can totally game the poll. You can spend bits to game the poll. Currently, what? Freestyle track? No, iPad R's in the lead. Let's see what's up. Oh, it's almost over, guys. iPad Art's in the lead. We're so close. If somebody wants the iPad Art to lose, you're gonna have to spend a bunch of bits. Sophia 1105 contributed 60 bits. Let's see what happened. Bits contributors Tam Bam Bam with 30, Miss Monica Y with 10. Sophia contributed 60. Oh, however, to the top, the iPad art, Sophia 105, a lot of you guys contributed your bits to help that one win. I mean, you know, buying the win works. Yeah, that's a new thing. And I just want you guys to know, for the record, Mike Murphy does know what a kebab is. Just so you know. See, and by the way, since this is America, you guys vote. Since I live in America, you guys vote, and then that is actually what happens, what wins. That's actually, the votes are quantified, and then whatever got the most votes, that's the thing that wins. Yeah, there was no tampering of these votes. Nobody tampered. You can't storm switch Streamlabs and just change it. Can't do that. You gotta just vote. And then you voted, and then certain people there was more fundraising going on, so those got an extra push. I mean, what are you gonna do? It's called democracy. It's called Streamlabsocracy, guys. What if that was the vote, and then that vote went to a handful of other people, and then those people were able to like mess around with the numbers of the vote, like decide not to vote with the people who voted. Oh, the Electoral College is so fucked. I do like you guys a lot. I do like streaming things, and tomorrow we're gonna do iPad art. Hope you enjoy it. This was a great jam, a fun one. I'm out of here. Oh wait, I have to decide. I have to decide what to raid. What are we gonna raid? Hold on. Hold up a second. Gotta decide what to raid. Oh, Hollywood Brilliant's probably on, aren't they? Usually on a Friday. Do the raid. Nope, not today. No Hollywood Rebellion. Spaceman Live. The Spaceman is on. Spaceman Live is our raid for today, brought to you by Avocado, who redeemed their points to bring you this very special raid. Hope you guys enjoy it. I'm out of here. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.